Good evening, everyone. How you guys doing? You know, today I want to talk to you about the outcome. There is an outcome, yes, sir, an outcome of your thoughts that remains in your mind. There is an outcome of a decision. There is an outcome of your belief that remains in your mind, and we act like we are ready for this outcome. But when this outcome appears in our life, this is when we run away and hide. You know, did you believe that you would have got that nice car when you got that car? I bet you never did believe that, innit? You thought it was going to take much longer than it did take for you to get that car. And the thing about it is the way how the car came to you. Ah, you got a tax rebate, and money came in the bank for you, just like that. And you thought to yourself, how did this happen to me? How did this happen? You know, I had zero in the bank. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Zero money in the bank. But the next day, someone said with me, the next day, there was £4,000 in my bank. Yes, 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 yes. And that person cannot believe how it happened to them. But I'm here to suggest to you that there is a law of everything. And law of attraction, if you stand in it and work with it, then the things you think in your mind shall come into your life. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. I said the things you think in your mind shall come into your life. You know, I know this guy who is who's on drugs, and he's taking heavy drugs, but he's at a stage now where he knows how to cover it up. He knows how to still dress good, look good, keep his hair looking good, everything look good. So when you see him, you wouldn't think that he's a drug addict. But my eyes see beyond. And I see this guy, and I know him from when he was a young guy, from when he was 15, 16, and now he's about 26 years old. And, I noticed he start hanging around with these funny people, different type of people. And I've seen him, when no one is not looking, I see him picking up butts, cigarette butts off the floor. But he believes he's at the stage now. You see, when you're taking drugs and you're starting to get into heavy drugs, you become in a stage where you think to yourself, oh, no one knows that I'm taking drugs. I know how to cover it up. But that's a lie from the enemy. That's a lie from the devil. Because people like me will see, But the thing what I don't do is tell him that he's taking drugs. But I remind him every day, I text him or message him on Facebook, and I say to him, you're a star. You're a star in the making. Something great is going to happen in your life. Something good. I believe in you. You see, when someone has someone believing in them, it makes them think higher than they would normally think about themselves. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. So yes, it's a mind game I'm playing with him. But the mind game I'm playing with him is a game that I hope for him to win. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. Yes, yes. It's not a mind game. You see, as soon as you hear a mind game, it's a mind game. You think that is to trick someone. Yes, I'm tricking him, but I'm not tricking him for his worse, but I'm tricking him for his good. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Because as you're taking these heavy drugs, there's one day you're gonna sit down on your own and say, "Look what my life has come to. No one believes in me. Everyone has given up on me." And your mind would automatically search for that voice that said, "I believe in you. No matter what they say about you, I still believe in you." And I'm hoping that this young guy will one day, when he gets to that stage, will remember the voice of Nathan Brown. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. Yes, 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 yes. But you see, the law of attraction is that this, you know, before that guy desired to smoke those drugs, there was something in his mind that triggered off a spark that it would be a good thing for him to start or even to just try that drug. Maybe it was a spark in his mind to say, you know, I'm going to try it. Maybe it came in front of his face too many times that his mind made up one day and said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And when he did try it, oh, that was the end of it. He became addicted to it. Now he's not trying it. Now he needs it to get up in the morning. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. And you see, it's just like anything in life. Whatever you go for in life, whatever thought you have, whatever mindset you have, you know, whatever dream you have, the more you see this dream, the more you will believe in this dream. And this dream is a dream that's possible. Tell your neighbor right now, wherever sitting beside you, say that the dreams I have, say this out loud, the dreams I have is all possible. Yes, sir, it's all possible. Because the law of attraction works with the dreams that we have. That's what it does. It works with the dreams that we have, and then one day it shall manifest into our life. In fact, the more we believe in a dream, the more we can see the dream, is the more closer we come to live the dream in reality. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. Don't wish for a nice car and a Pacific car like a Mercedes or Bentley, and when it comes, you get all shy about it. But didn't you wish for it in the first place? Didn't you go bed sleeping about it in the first place? Didn't you walk down the street and say, one day I'm going to have a Bentley in the first place? And now you've got the Bentley. Now the Bentley's come into your life. You're superstitious of how it came. You don't know how it came. And you question yourself, is this really mine? These are the things what we need to stop doing. If you dream something and it's always on your mind and it's something in your heart what you desire to have, do not block your intentions of receiving it when it's just on the way. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. Because we're closer to the dream, and the dream is just about to manifest in our life tomorrow. But here we are believing, the doubt in ourselves that this dream what I have will take a lifetime. And if you write the dream on paper and maybe give it to a professional, whoever you want to call a professional, they might tell you that it's going to take you a long time to receive this type of dream. But the law of attraction has got a different plan in your dream. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Yes, the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that as you think it and desire it with all your heart and every part in your body, in your human being, you have given me no choice but to deliver what you ask for. I'm telling you. And this means it could be good or bad. But today I'm talking about the goodness of the law of attraction. Yes. You see, there's some people who are qualified for a job and they desire to work in that job. They just left university, but they find themselves working in Marks& Spencer's or working in McDonald's. But they are qualified for the job what they dream for. But somehow and some way, they don't end up getting the job what they are qualified for, so they end up working in McDonald's. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. There's a lot of people, young people, who are professional people, qualified people for qualified subjects and positions in this world, but they have not reached that position yet. You know, not just because you go to university, get your degree, it means that you're going to fall into your dream job. No, sometimes you're going to persist persist the law of attraction to give you what you want. Sometimes you have to think it 24/7 through the day and make it manifest into your life. Sometimes you have to drag it out. Yes, yes, yes. You see, the law of attraction is a spiritual thing. Yes, the attraction, you see, you are the attraction. And if you're not letting off that attraction, then everything stays far from you. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. But when you start letting off a attraction, it's just like a beautiful perfume. The law of attraction has got none, how can I put it, has got none choice but to smell the perfume that is coming from you and to bring to you what your heart desires. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So while you're thinking about doing it the manly way, the manual way will be you gotta get up and work every day for your dreaming life. Yes, and I don't blame no one doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to get up and work for our dreams in life. But the other way is called the spiritual way. It's called wearing a perfume. Tell your neighbor, tell your neighbor, what kind of perfume have you got on today? Wearing a perfume that attracts attraction. Yes, attracts the law of attraction to smell your perfume and know that it has to come your way. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. Because and when the law of attraction turns up in your life, don't be shy. Don't be shy. You see, the law of attraction will send someone. Send someone who you never met before. Send someone like Nathan Brown. Send someone like whoever into your life and ask you a few questions and tell you that I know someone who's going to help you. I know if I connect you to that person, it's going to help you. I know the solution to your dream. Yes, yes, yes. And when that person comes in your life, you mustn't shy away. You see what I'm saying? You see, what we're living in now, in these type of days, is that if I don't know you, then you shouldn't talk to me. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. If I've never met you before, then you talking to me, there is something suspicious about you. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. People do not talk to people no more. But if you look at the connection, what God has gave us, if you look at the connection what the book of life has gave us, the book of life has gave us the connection of spiritual blessings and human beings' blessings, and it all comes from another human being. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. So it's like God will send a stranger. Yes, send a stranger into your life, and that stranger will turn up with a gift. And you will think to yourself, with your superstitious self, that this stranger, he must be after something. No one just gives £1,000,000 like that. No one just does this like that. Do you know how much of us would return or will shy away from collecting £1,000,000 if a stranger come up to you and says, "I want to give you £1,000,000"? Do you know how much of us will stray away from that and walk away from that man and think that man's a madman or think that man is up to no good or is lying? Do you know how much people? The population of us will do that. There's only a few of us who might not do that. But the ones who the few of us won't believe him, we will be so superstitious about him and think that what is his game? What does he want from me? He wants to give me something, then he definitely wants something from me. What does he want from me? Do you know what I'm saying? We need to stop that. Because we're dreaming of the dreams. And while we're dreaming of the dreams, the law of attraction is manifesting the dreams into our life. So if it's something what your heart desires, if it is a dream that your heart desires, when it turns at your doorstep, why do you get shy? Why do you run away from the thing you desired for such a long time? I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. You see, I just see this chain for a long time. And I said to myself, you know what? I won't be able to get it for now. Do you know what I'm saying? But you see, day and night, I used to look at this chain and I said, one day this chain's gonna come on my neck. One day this chain is gonna be mine. And I was thinking about another 2 years to come. But once you start thinking about something, the law of attraction brings you what you asked for, and plus it brings you more. I didn't even ask for this chaparita, the bracelet on my hand. But when it brought the chain, guess what happened? It brought the chaparita as well. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. And the way how I got it, you know what I'm saying? I know that it was the law of attraction, and I know that it manifests into my life because I thought about it day and night, and I was how can I put it? I was determined to get it. Do you know what I'm saying? Before the time. Yes, like I said, it was going to take about 2 years, but I was more determined to get it this year, before Christmas time. Yes, an early Christmas present for myself. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. And this is what I want to share with you, is that a lot of us, we dream about things, we want things, but when it turns up at our doorstep or turns up at our lives, we shy from it. We shy from it. A woman who's not had a relationship for 5 years dreams about a relationship, dreams about that right man coming into her life. She bumps into a man at the post office, and the man gives her smile, and she turns up her face and walks off quickly, not knowing that what she was asking for came to her doorstep, and she turned it away. That man who she bumped into at the post office was the man who the law of attraction did bring into her life. But yet she called for it and said she was ready for it, but now it's turned up in her life. She doesn't know what to do with it, so she pushes it away. Do you know how much times things that we ask for and desire for was wrapped up? Some things come wrapped up. Don't get me wrong. Some things come wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? In Christmas presents or birthday presents. And you know that it's yours. You know it's your time to shine. But some things come unwrapped. Some things come all ragged up. Some things come all messed up. But it's underneath all the mess, under all of that, your present is still there. Your present is still there. That's why I say never judge a book by the cover. Never judge a book by the cover. I had a dream one time that I was in a rush for a business meeting, and normally when I have loose change, in fact, when I have money, I deliberately take out loose change and keep it in my left pocket and keep my notes in my right pocket. So when I see a beggar on the road and he asks me for change, if I've got change in my left pocket, I will take it out and give it to the beggar. Because I had a dream one time that God did send to me a person who was going to change my whole life for the best. Yes, a person. I didn't say what kind of person, a person, you know. And the thing about it, in the dream, it was a beggar man. It was a rough, scruffy, dirty man who God sent to me to change my complete life. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the time, I had 2 dreams about it. The first dream, I failed my destiny. Yes, I repeat, I failed my destiny because I was in a rush. I was all suited up, booted up, looking good, you know what I'm saying, going to a meeting, you know what I'm saying. I didn't have no time for no one to talk to me, what less a beggar man. You know what I'm saying? I felt a bit too high and too proud in myself to listen to what this beggar man was saying to me. So the first part of the dream I failed, but I believe God showed me another dream to show me another dream to make sure that this time I won't fail. Sometimes when you get dreams like this, believe me, it's a message from God. Sometimes you get dreams like this, it's a message from the universe who's trying to tell you, hey, get ready. There's something just about to happen in your life, and you need to be ready because this is only coming once in a blue moon. And if you don't take it now, you will never get it again in a lifetime. There are blessings that comes regular, but there's some blessings what only comes once in the moon. Don't you hear what I'm saying? And if you're not there to receive it, if you are not there to grab it, then you won't see it again in your lifetime. Yes, yes, yes. But there will always be warnings. So about this beggar man, this tramp on the road. The second time, the first time I failed it because I thought I was too high in my suit, looking nice, going to a meeting in a rush and everything. I failed to listen to what he was saying. The second time, I was going to a meeting, but something said to me, help this beggar man out before you get to that meeting. And the beggar man asked me for money. And I gave this beggar man the money. This is in my dream, by the way. Yeah? This is what I'm dreaming, in my dream. Yeah? Right? And I gave the beggar man some money. And he said to me, thank you so much. A lot of beggars, they're quite polite. They say thank you. They say God bless you. Not saying all of them believe in God, but those are the words what come out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They're very polite. You know what I'm saying? So he said the normal things what a beggar would normally say to me. God bless you. Thank you for helping me. But he said one more thing just before I left. He says that if God happens to change my life, I don't know what I'm saying. If God happens to change my life in my situation I am in now, and I become a rich man, because I've been having dreams of becoming a rich man. I've been having dreams that God is going to turn my life around. If this dream does manifest into my life, that's what he said to me, not in so much words, but in his own words. This is what he said to me. He says, I will always remember you. And if I see you again, I will bless you off your feet, my friend. And I looked at him. This is in a dream. This is the dream. I looked at him right in his eyes, and I see a spark of diamond. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. A spark of diamond that said, this man knows what he's dealing with. And this man is a human being. And this man is God's son. He might be in a lame position right now. He might not be able to look after himself right now. But still, he is under God's son. You know what I'm saying? And never underrate God's son, no matter what situation they're in. You know what I'm saying? So I looked in his eyes and I looked at him. I said, thank you, sir. I said, God bless you. We're all human beings. We're all brothers. We need to help each other. That's what I said to him. And he looked at me and said to me, you're a good guy. And then I walked away. But as I walked away, this guy was on my mind all the time. All the time. And then the next day, it's funny, there was a woman, a mother walking with her child. Yeah, and this is out of the dream. Now, I'm not in the dream no more, right? But I'm gonna get back into the dream. Now I'm out of the dream. This is the next day. Yeah, I see a woman and she's walking with her child, and her child was only a little baby. You know what I'm saying? He was just old enough to talk, put it that way. And this child just kept on looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Kept on looking at me. And I thought to myself, while the child was looking at me, I looked around, thinking that the child is looking at someone behind me. But when I looked back at the child was still looking at me. And the mum was holding on to the child's hand and said, come on, child, calling him by his name and kind of dragging him along. But as she's dragging him along, his head was still turned back, looking at Nathan Brown. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. And they came to the stoplights, the traffic lights, yeah? And the son said to the mum, said, Mummy, Mummy. And the mum said, what, son? What, son? You know what I'm saying? And the mum was kind of upset with the son, she was in a rush to go. And he said, Mummy, Mummy. And he finally got his mum attention. And the young son pointed at me. You know what I'm saying? And when he pointed at me, I looked back again, thinking he's pointing at someone else. But by then, I realized he was pointing at me. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Pointing at me, and he says, Mummy, Mummy. And she said, yes, son. He said, that guy is rich. That guy is rich. And I said to myself in my mind, I said, me? I'm rich? That time I didn't even have a $5 in my pocket. But yet this young kid saying that I'm rich. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. The next day, I don't know if you hear what I'm saying, I had a dream again about this guy who begged money on the floor and I gave him money. And the dream what I had was that this guy, God turned around his life and he became a millionaire. Yeah, and from there he made it his duty to look for Nathan Brown. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. He made it his duty. He never got his money and then run off. Do you know what I'm saying? And go and live the luxury life. He had me in his mind. And in his mind, he says, I'm going to find this Nathan Brown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is in my dream. Yeah, this is in my dream. Yeah. But even though, what I'm trying to explain to you guys, even though it's in my dream, let me tell you this now. I don't feel guilty, but I am a giver. And I believe that if anyone who I can help out there, my heart yearns to help you. My heart yearns to help someone. And I'm a giver. So when I walk past a tramp on the road who asks me for money, I feel guilty in myself if I don't even give them a pound. There's one guy, he's a young guy, he's about 17-year-old. You know what I'm saying? One time I see him, he never asked me for nothing. I know he lives on the streets, but he never asked me for nothing. But one day he said that he's hungry. And I said, do you eat chicken? He says, yes. I said, do you eat Jamaican chicken? He says, yes. I said, it's a bit spicy. He says, I love spicy. I said, one sec, I'm going to go back to my house. And I went back to my house because the same time he said he was hungry, I was 5 minutes away from my house. I went back to my house because I was cooking chicken. You know what I'm saying? And what I normally do when I cook my chicken, I season it up the night before, I cook it the next day, and I will cook about maybe 5-6 pieces, you know what I'm saying, not to eat at one time, you know what I'm saying, I'm not that greedy, you know what I'm saying, but to make it last through the week, so if I feel like eating it again, I got chicken was cooked. You know what I'm saying? But this guy said he was hungry, so I went back to my house, and I cooked up some rice, and I put it in a plate for him, and I wrapped it up for him. I gave him 2 pieces of chicken, and I took it back to him where he was sitting. No, he was sleeping on the floor by then. And I tapped him on his shoulder, and I said, bruv. And he says, yeah. He waked up kind of shocked. And I said, bruv, you're hungry, innit? He says, yeah. I said, look, bruv, this is some chicken I bring for you. I brought you some food, bruv. And he sat up that day. And the next day I see him, and I see him licking his lips and say, you know what, bruv? That chicken was beautiful what you gave me last night. Thank you so much. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you see, what I'm trying to explain to you, this video might be complicated for you because I'm talking about my dreams and I'm talking about my reality. But God works in your dreams and God works in your reality. And even the law of attraction will do the same for you. You know what I'm saying? When you see things so clear, like, you know, when you sit down on your sofa and you're watching a film, it looks so clear. You got one of them HD TVs, one of the top TVs, and you know you could kind of step into the picture. You know what I'm saying? When you see something so clear in your life like this, you have to understand and know what it means. It means that your dream is coming closer to your destiny. I said your dreams, the things you've been dreaming about, thinking that it would take so long to get, is coming closer to your destiny. So that means get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Yes, sir. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Because your dreams is just about to knock on your doorstep. Your dreams is about to turn up in your life a year before you expect it to come. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. Yes, you've been single for a while, but yes, your dreams is just about to turn up in your doorstep. You're no longer going to be single. Next year, you shall be married. Yes. Who am I prophesying to today? If you receive it, take it, and make it manifest into your life. Yes. You see, you're expecting a banger car to drive just for now, but God's going to give you a Mercedes to drive just for now. And then he's going to give you a Bentley to drive just for now. A Porsche shall turn up at your doorstep. Who am I talking to? Yes, these are the dreams that you have been dreaming for a long time, my friend. And I'm here to prophesize. Yes. You see, prophesizing is what you call, I wish the best for you. If I prophesize in your life and anything good in your life, then from my heart it yearns to not just wish the best for myself, but I've got a bit extra heart to wish the best for you. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. There was a man who used to see me all the time. When I live in Norway, I used to see him a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? But I see this man, and this one time this man stopped me. And he said to me that I used to see you all the time. And I used to watch you all the time. And I used to see your good days. And I used to see not so much your good days. And I used to see your challenges and see how you overcome it. You are a person who never gives in. And I don't know what this means to you, but I'm telling you that there's a blessing that shines over you. That new doors of opportunity is going to open for you. And I was just standing like this. I'm used to encouraging people, not used to people encouraging me. Do you know what I'm saying? So my man was spying on me for about 4 years. He said, 4 years I've been watching you. Ah, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's people watching you, bruv. You don't think they're watching you, but there's people watching you. You know what I'm saying? But watching you for the best. I don't mind if someone watches me for my best. You know what I'm saying? My best performance. And seeing the strength in me. The strength in me, the overcomer in me. That things might try to put me down. But I'm a soldier. I'm a man of God. I shall stand up and fight through. You know what I'm saying? When someone confesses that to you, what they are doing, they're lining up with the universe and they're giving you a message that the universe or God Himself is speaking about you. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. Listen to people sometimes. Listen, don't just listen to an everyday joke. Don't just listen to an everyday talk. But when people who ain't even believing in God, but starts speaking spiritual things and good things about you, understand that they might not realize it, but they are tuned in with the living God. God will send a person to you and give you a message. God will send a person to you to prophesy over your life. But believe it and receive it. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. I remember there was a woman. Yes, I don't want to get too much into this, but a woman. She said to me, "I'm well protected." I said, "Yeah, am I?" She said, "Yes, you're well protected." She says, "If you see the angels that's standing with you, come on, come on, come on." And a lot of us won't believe this. You know what I'm saying? We won't believe that there's angels standing with us. We won't believe that, you know what I'm saying, that there's other people who walks before us and clear our paths. Have you ever been walked down the road and heard that there was an accident minutes just before you got down there? But when you got down there, everything was cleared? Have you ever heard of that? That's happened to me a lot of times in my life. You know what I'm saying? Something happened down the same road I walked down, and I was seconds away from what happened. But when I got down there, everything was clear. If the person didn't confess to me that something happened a couple minutes ago before you got down the road, Nathan, I would have never known something did happen down that road. But this is what God does for you. You see, when God protects you, you see, when your angels fight for you, there's a protection over your life and there's a cleanup. Yeah, something dirty is happening on this road. The road that Nathan Brown is walking down, I'm Nathan Brown's angel. I'm gonna clean up. Your angels will clean up before you get there. You know what I'm saying? So, what am I saying to you guys? I'm saying to you, believe in your dreams, believe in receiving things, and believe when it comes to you that it is yours. Don't shy away from it. If you're believing for a Bentley car, don't make that Bentley car come and you shy from it, because it might not come round again. If you're believing in a boyfriend, if you're believing in a girlfriend, a future wife, do not make she turn up at the doorstep and you refuse her. Don't meet her in the shopping mall and you refuse her. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open. You see, that's the thing. You see, when we dream for things, after we dream for it and it looks so real to us, that's when the next morning or that same day when we wake up from the dream, we're supposed to have our eye open, looking for that specific dream, and believe that dream is going to manifest into our lives. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But what we say, it was just a dream. It was just a dream. Every dream you have, especially if you remember that dream, it means something in your life. It's very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And we can believe that all we see happening on this earth is just what we see today. But I'm here to tell you that there's other things happening on this earth that the human eyes cannot just see. You have to have the spiritual eyes. You have to have the eyes of God to see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But God will reveal to us through people and through dreams and through other ways of life. You know what I'm saying? Even through little kids. Like I said, that little kid looked at me and said, Mommy, 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 that guy's rich. You know what I'm saying? That guy's rich. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in my dream, the tramp who I gave that money to, he became a millionaire. And the last part I remember of that dream is that he remembered me, and since then he's been looking for me. So say if this dream comes into reality, I've got a tramp, a man on the road who used to beg for money, who I took time out and gave him some money. And now God's turned his life around and he's all suited and booted. You will never recognize him if you see him again. But that man made it in his mind to look for Nathan Brown. So I've got a rich man who's looking for me. I've got a rich man who's looking for me to bless me for what I did for him when he was down on the streets begging for money. I'm here to tell you today, don't walk past a person who's begging for money and you have money in your pocket and you suck your teeth and walk up and act like you're better than that person. Let me tell you this now, easy you rise, easy you could fall. Remember, that man could be in that position and that man could have been just like you and ended up in that position. And if it can happen to him, then it can happen to me or you. So let's bless each other. Let's know what we're on the earth to do. I help you, you help me, and God will bless all of us all the way through. Yeah? So God bless you guys. I hope you got something from this video. This is Nathan Brown. I'm peace and I'm love and I'm out. See you soon. Take care. God bless you.